What are some basic Old English phrases? Have you ever wondered how people communicated in the early medieval period? Old English, the earliest form of the English language, was spoken in England from around the 5th to the 11th centuries. Understanding basic Old English phrases can reveal much about the social structures and daily life of that time. Let's take a closer look at some of these phrases and what they tell us. Greetings in Old English were quite telling. For instance, Weshal was a friendly way to say hello to one person. If you were addressing a group, you would say Wesathhail. This shows how important community and social hierarchy were. Another common phrase was Hu irt thu, which means how are you, when speaking to one person. If you were talking to a group, you would use Hu maganji. These phrases highlight how speakers were aware of the number and status of those they were addressing. Communication was key in daily interactions. Phrases like Ik bid thee theet thu theet eftig translates to please say that again. This indicates that clarity was valued. Another practical phrase is Ik bid thee hit to orithan, meaning please write it down. These expressions show that people cared about understanding each other. Old English also had its share of proverbs and figurative language. For example, Beirtar Thonsun means as bright as the sun. This phrase used vivid imagery to describe something exceptional. Similarly, his Egan Sinan Swa Liet Swa Morgenstiora translates to his eyes shone as light as a morning star. Such expressions reflected how people viewed their world and communicated their thoughts. Proverbs like Thair lit Jehaten Bythe, Thorna Ige Bythe Litlin means where little is promised there is little reward. This shows practical wisdom in social expectations. Another saying, Swa fuller feet, swa hit man seal figure baron, translates to the fuller the cup, the more carefully it must be carried. These sayings were likely passed down orally, preserving cultural knowledge. The grammar of Old English also reflects social dynamics. Different pronouns were used based on the number of people being addressed. For example, thu means you in singular form, while g is used for plural. This indicates that relationships and group identity were important. For those studying linguistic anthropology, these phrases are more than just historical facts. They show how language shapes society and vice versa. By looking at these basic phrases, researchers can learn about daily life, social organization, and cultural values in early medieval England. Comparing these phrases with those in related languages helps trace the evolution of communication practices. Basic Old English phrases provide a fascinating glimpse into the lives of early English-speaking communities. They reveal how language was used to maintain relationships, convey values, and navigate daily life. Understanding these phrases helps us appreciate the human experience in the past.